Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Brandon, bringing you back another deck profile here. We went ahead and went X1 at locals. Out of 4 rounds, we lost round 1 to Runic Sprite Life Twin. Round 2, we went ahead and we took down Dragon Link. Round 3, we beat Dark World, and then round 4, we beat Labyrinth. We bricked really bad game round 1 against Sprite Life Twin. Yeah, we bricked super bad both game 1 and game 2. We opened Shifter, but didn't really have any follow-up. And the game that I did have Rabina in hand, when I dropped Shifter, he dropped Talents, and he took away the Rabina out of my hand. Couldn't do much about that. Game 2 was pretty much almost the same deal, except it was double map, Shifter, Ash, and something else. Pretty bad, pretty mediocre. The Dark World matchup was pretty good, pretty back and forth. I had him locked down in game 1. I went first, had M-Pin and Shifter, so that pretty much shut him down. Game 2, he hand looped me and OTK'd me. Game 3 was pretty much the same thing as game 1. M-Pin lockdown with Shifter. Dragon Link was probably the funniest matchup that I had of the day. He won the die roll, went first. I dropped Shifter, and he just scooped. It was just done. And then round 4 was against Labyrinth. I actually made something specifically for Labyrinth, so we'll talk about it once we get to that point. But game 1, played that card, and we pretty much shut it down there. Game 2, he was able to establish control. Game 3 pretty much was the same thing. We actually had a real grindy matchup. He was able to out the problem card with Lava Golem. But let's get to it. It's pretty standard. 3 Rabina, 3 Eagle, 1 Stree, 1 Toucan. Then we got 2 M-Pin, 1 Fossil Dyna, so our barrier stats are at home. Our tributes are Apex Avian, Ryza, and Dark Simorgh. Dark Simorgh specifically for Labyrinth, and other like trap-based setting decks. We have a few of them at our locals, so I kind of want to cover the basis. This is kind of the tech for the locals. Hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Shifter, MVP. Not a whole lot else to really say about the main board. These Prosperities were extravagances last night. We just picked up the set after locals. 3 Duality, 3 Map, 3 Advent, which is probably the best reprint to come out of the Megaton for this deck. Granted, the deck was very super cheap, but it just makes it a whole lot easier. And then we played the Feather Duster, Terraforming, Talents, and Unexplored Winds. Probably would end up making room for Thrust if I picked them up at some point. But I still like this spell lineup. It's pretty decent. 3 Imperm for the trap. Didn't really do much this weekend. Wasn't really impressive, but it could come up, so we'll see. We'll just have to keep testing. And 1 Breakneck MVP card that's insanely busted. Don't know how this card just doesn't get hit. It's a Featherstorm. Like with Flu, it's just pretty much like an auto win at that point. And then we do play the 1 Scary Sea and the 1 Dreaming Town. Scary Sea's okay. I can see going back to getting rid of it because it doesn't, it nichely comes up. And then Dreaming Town's just an MVP card. Extra deck doesn't really matter because we haven't like shifted to the Cherries build, but it's pretty much just a bunch of miscellaneous Prosperity targets. Real quick, the sideboard is going to be 3 Deb, 3 Droll, 3 Crow. We did have 3 evenly. We tried the Crow this weekend because I expected at least some tier players to be at our locals if I didn't like draw a Shifter or anything like that. So we just wanted extra Grave Disruption. So it didn't come up. We'll have to see. We have a regional coming up on the 28th, so we can probably go ahead and test it there. 3 Cosmic, which won me my Dark World and my Labyrinth matchup, because they both had me under Skill Drain, so that was pretty bad. 2 D-Barrier, in case we play against Pendulum, anything really, any problem where we can just play D-Barrier, and we'll play D-Barrier. And then the 3rd Featherstorm, if we are going first into game 2. So that's pretty much it. There's not really a whole lot that I think I'd change about the deck. There are a couple cute techie cards. I want to keep the Crows in over the Evenlies, because Evenly just doesn't do enough by itself. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or you want to see future gameplay, I know it's Flu, and it's the most exciting gameplay anybody's ever seen. But we are probably either going to be taking Flu or Rika Sun Avalon to the regional, depending on how fast those cards all get here. So if you guys have any other questions or any other suggestions, go ahead and put them down in the comments down below. Question any deck choices, or if you see any suggestions you guys would like or change to the deck or anything else, go ahead and let me know. This has been Brandon, and I will catch you all in the next one.